Hey guys, welcome back to another cryptocurrency news article. This one comes out of CoinDesk, and the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade is complete and starting new era of staking withdrawal. So it finally happened. It's what everyone's been waiting for ever since they were announcing the swap from proof of work to proof of stake, and now being able to withdraw your staked Ethereum. It happened. So yeah, it was successful. The upgrade on the blockchain, also known as Sherpa, was triggered at 22:27 UTC time, and the network is now processing withdrawal requests. So yeah, let's go over this article now. Ethereum Shanghai hard fork, also referred to as Sherpa, has been finalized, enabling withdrawals for users who have staked their Ethereum to secure and validate transactions on the blockchain. The Shanghai upgrade was triggered at 22:27 UTC and finalized at about 22:42 UTC. Now, roughly half an hour after the Shanghai upgrade was activated, some 285 withdrawals in Epoch of 194,408 has been processed for about 5,413 Ethereum, roughly $10 million worth, according to the Beacon chain. Now, the much anticipated hard fork, essentially upgrading the blockchain by splitting off to a new one, has been characterized by members of the Ethereum community as a historic milestone, completing its multi-year transition to a full proof-of-stake network. Now, in a proof-of-stake system, users stake cryptocurrency as a form of guarantee to help secure and confirm new data blocks. Now, last year, the blockchain left behind its original proof-of-work consensus mechanism, the same one that Bitcoin uses. But until now, users had been unable to withdraw their staked Ether or deem accrued rewards as a crucial feature of the new paradigm. Now, the price of Ethereum remains largely flat at this time Shanghai hard fork was triggered, while about 400 or 4,000 people tuned in to a Sherpa mainnet watch party hosted by Ethereum cat herders. Now, at the live stream, Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum's blockchain, said that we're in a stage where the hardest and fastest parts of Ethereum's protocol's transition are basically over. Very significant things still need to be done, but those very significant things can be safely done at a slower pace. Buterin said that scaling, making transactions faster and cheaper, will be the next issue that the blockchain tackles after Shanghai. If we don't fix scaling before the next bull run, we know people are going to be stuck paying $500 transactions. If, on the other hand, we don't have the vertical trees before the next bull run, well, things might suck. But it's a much smaller problem than $500 transactions, right? But digital asset market analysts have speculated for months whether the Shanghai hard fork would be a catalyst for Ether, a price rally, or a crash. Will its success boost market sentiment, or will stakers redeem their Ethereum in masses and rush to dump their holdings? My opinion on that is I think people are going to take their rewards out, but I believe they will keep most of their Ethereum staked because at this point, it's the only way to get more Ethereum. There was an article I covered a couple days ago, like maybe it was last week, that 90% of Ethereum is off exchanges now. So again, why would you unstake your tokens or all your tokens if it's making you money and Ethereum has got its value to it? So again, it's like I don't think a bunch of them. I know there was a couple articles I saw before getting to this one that like the number is high. There's like a week behind or something for withdrawals, but I don't think it's all. But hey, even right now the price of Ethereum just passed 2,000. So what? So are we on our way up? And Bitcoin's holding above 30. So, but validators and staking. When Ethereum went through the merge, the hard fork that switched out its old consensus mechanism from proof of work to proof of stake, the project introduced a new breed of validators to keep the blockchain running. While the proof of stake consensus mechanism reduced Ethereum's energy consumption by 99%, the developers also believe that under POS, the network would be more secure and would enable more decentralization. Now, it's always been our aim that Ethereum is something that is an army of tens of hundreds of solo node operators, not 3 or 4 large pieces of data, said Ben Edgington, product lead for Tiku, a consensus client for Ethereum. A client is a software that runs the blockchain. Now, I believe we have designed a protocol that enables that, which I think is a big step forward from the proof of work. Vitalik Buterin wrote in a blog post in November 2020 that proof of stake would lead to higher wealth concentration over the long term. This is because in proof of stake, you just need either to stake and can get more Ether through staking. In proof of work, you still earn Ether, but you need outside resources to do so. So over the long term, Buterin argued that proof of stake coin distribution risks become more and more concentrated. Now, in order to participate in the block validation process and secure the Ethereum, validators have to stake at least 32 Ethereum by signing them to a smart contract where the funds are locked in. And the more ETH a validator stakes, the more likely they will be tasked with proposing a block of data transactions to be confirmed on the blockchain. And then when validators process a block and it's approved by the other validators, that validator gets an extra reward. Now, when the POS chain was first launched, 32 ETH was about $15,000. Since then, Ethereum has appreciated tremendously, now about 58,000. So, oh man, the price gains represent one reason for speculation that some investors might choose to sell their Ethereum to book profits. But not everyone has that amount of Ethereum lying around to be able to stake a full 32 ETH. So liquid staking providers came to be as an alternative, where users who want to participate in staking process could contribute any amount of Ethereum they want, and the third-party providers would stake the ETH and run the validator on behalf of the collective clients. Now, Lido, the largest liquid staking provider, controls about 23% of all Ethereum staked. Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance, some of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, control another 22% of the staked Ethereum. Now, Shanghai, unstaking now ready. There are numerous ways in which validators can unstake. Through the two main types of unstaking are partial withdrawals and full withdrawals. A partial withdrawal is when stakers take out the rewards they've earned from staking, but leave their original ether that was staked. Solo stakers running their own validators had to migrate their credentials to an OXO1 withdrawal credential. Without it, partial withdrawals can't happen automatically. But partial withdrawals became accessible when the upgrade was triggered, so the blocks didn't need to finalize, allowing users to reap the long-awaited rewards immediately. However, Ethereum can only process 16 partial withdrawal requests in a single slot, which happens around every 12 seconds. Depending on how many requests will occur, during the first few epochs, the most likely won't be any partial withdrawals, as the first few hundred validators are all 0x00, said Barnabas Busa, a DevOps engineer at the Ethereum Foundation. This is because those are Genesis validators who joined the network with a beacon chain and went live, and thus have the old withdrawal credentials set. Now, longtime Ethereum devotees might be more interested in continuing to secure the network than cashing out. First, full withdrawals, where stakers also redeem their original principal, went live at the same time, allowing validators to fully unstake their 32 Ethereum and any rewards they've accumulated. Now, by exiting the chain, the validator stops participating in the block validation process and stops contributing to the security of the network. Full withdrawals don't happen automatically, so those validators that want to exit have to send a message to the blockchain to get added to the queue. Now, staking services on their own timeline. For the release of staked Ethereum withdrawals, Coinbase said earlier that they would start processing withdrawals requests for their stakers. About 24 hours after Shanghai is complete, Lido said stakers won't be able to retrieve their withdrawals until the protocol goes through another upgrade in May. So that's going to be the next upgrade. Now, is the sell pressure on? Question mark. Since the beacon chain went December, more than 18% of the total Ethereum supply. Now that Shanghai is live, about 1.1 million from rewards is eligible to be immediately withdrawn. CoinDesk has also reported that there could be additional selling pressure from entities that are facing financial pressure. Bankrupt crypto lender Celsius Network could sell its staked Ethereum balance of 158,176 Ethereum to recover a portion for creditors. Kraken, a US-based crypto exchange, recently agreed to shut down their staking operations to settle the SEC charges, thus likely to unstake all of its 1.2 million Ethereum. So some market analysts believe that selling pressure for Ethereum will likely be distributed over several days, giving the withdrawal queue, allowing buyers to watch and analyze the selling pressure. Now, what else is in the Shanghai? Well, while staked Ethereum withdrawals are the main focus of Shanghai, there are also 4 smaller mechanisms to Ethereum, known as Ethereum Improvement Proposals, or EIPs, that will improve gas fees for developers. So yes, because again, like Buter was saying, like we kind of want that before this next bull run, because back then the gas fees were expensive. But the EIP 3651, which accesses the Coinbase address, a software used by validators, no connection to the popular exchange, at a lower gas cost. This code changes the blockchain, could improve maximal extractable value payments for users. Then there's also the EIP 3855, which enables Push Zero, a code that will lower gas costs for developers. There's EIP 3860, which caps gas costs for developers if they use init code, a code used by developers for smart contracts. And then there's EIP 6049, which will notify developers of the depreciation of a code known as self-destruct, which also reduces gas fees. So yeah, there you go. That's all the information you need to know what's going on with Ethereum, the Shanghai upgrade, people on withdrawal, how the protocols work. They even get a nice description on what proof of stake actually is for those of you who don't know. But yeah, great article, great piece. I'm glad this is finally here. Congratulations, Ethereum team, for doing it. And it was kind of a long article, but it was packed with so much information. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this article, hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.